chosen one. Yes, I'm talking to you. You don't realize how much power you carry. The kind of power that makes people stop, stare, and feel something they can't explain. Your energy, your presence, your very essence. It commands attention without a word. And the world has been noticing, even if you haven't. Every challenge you faced, every heartbreak, every quiet victory, it wasn't by accident. You were being prepared for this exact moment. A moment where your influence, your light, and your purpose will start shifting everything around you. People will notice, doors will open, and your destiny will begin to align, whether they're ready for it or not. So pause for a second and think, are you ready to step fully into your power? Drop a comment below and tell me, which part of your journey has made you realize how unstoppable you really are? I want to hear your story, chosen one. Chosen one. You've probably felt it. The room changes when you walk in. People glance your way. They go quiet. Some grow uneasy, others strangely inspired. It's not because of what you say, it's because of what you carry. Your silence has weight. Your energy has presence. And even when you're doing nothing at all, you still command attention. You see, your peace isn't the kind that avoids confrontation. It's the kind that conquered it. You've been through storms that would have broken others, and now your calm has become your armor. You don't need to raise your voice to be heard, because your aura speaks louder than words. When people try to provoke you and you don't respond, they get confused. When they gossip and you stay quiet, they get uncomfortable. When you walk away instead of fighting, they think you're weak. But you and I both know that's not weakness. That's mastery. You've learned that not every battle deserves your energy. You've realized that peace is more valuable than winning an argument. You've reached a level of awareness where your silence becomes a statement, a message that says, I don't need validation. I am already enough, and others feel that. They sense the power behind your restraint. They notice that your stillness holds more strength than their noise ever could. Because true power doesn't shout. It doesn't beg to be seen. It simply exists, and the world adjusts to it. You've stopped reacting, not because you don't care, but because you care about your peace more than proving your point. And that level of discipline is rare. It's intimidating. It's magnetic. That's why people are drawn to you but can't quite explain why. They feel safe around your calm but challenged by your strength. You mirror what they wish they could master: control, clarity, composure. Your silence is not emptiness. It's full of meaning, full of wisdom, full of divine confidence. You don't need to speak loudly to make an impact. Your presence does it for you. So remember this. Every time you choose peace over chaos, the universe takes note. Because your silence, chosen one, is the sound of power. Chosen one, whether you realize it or not. Your energy is a truth detector. Your presence brings light into every room you walk into. And that light doesn't just shine, it exposes. It reveals what's real, what's fake, and what people have been trying to hide, even from themselves. That's why some people act strange around you. They suddenly pull away, avoid eye contact, or start overcompensating. It's not because you've done something wrong. It's because your energy makes them confront their own reflection. When you show confidence, it reminds them of where they've settled. When you show kindness, it reveals how closed off they've become. When you stay consistent, it exposes their inconsistency. Your light shows them their shadows, and not everyone is ready to face that. That's why you've noticed certain people feel uneasy in your presence. They might gossip about you, criticize your choices, or even try to bring you down. But none of that has anything to do with you. It's their insecurity reacting to your authenticity. Understand this truth. People project what they can't process. When someone can't match your vibration, they'll often try to lower it. When they can't understand your peace, they'll call it arrogance. When they can't comprehend your purpose, they'll label it luck. But none of that changes the fact that your energy awakens something deep within them, something they've been running from. And that's exactly why you're here. You weren't sent to make everyone comfortable. You were sent to wake them up, to remind them that light still exists, that truth still matters, that authenticity is power. Yes, your energy will trigger some people, but it will also heal others. It will inspire those who are ready to rise, to believe again, to chase their calling. You are a mirror, chosen one. You don't just reflect people, you reveal them. And that's why you stand out without even trying. So don't dim your light to fit in. Shine unapologetically, because the right people won't fear your energy. They'll be transformed by it. Chosen one. Have you ever felt like you were born with a kind of knowing that can't be explained? Like you've seen this world before, in another lifetime, another form, another story? That's because your soul isn't new. It's ancient. You've walked through centuries of experience, collected lessons across dimensions, and now you've returned in this lifetime with all that wisdom stored inside you. It's in your intuition. It's in the way you sense energy. It's in the way you just know when something's right or wrong, without anyone telling you. While the world chases noise and distraction, you crave meaning and depth. You don't move fast, you move with purpose. You don't speak often, but when you do, your words carry weight. That's why people seek you out, even the ones who once ignored or underestimated you. They can't always explain it, but your energy feels like home. You radiate safety, truth, and timeless wisdom, the kind that reminds people of something eternal they've forgotten. You are not just intelligent, you are spiritually intelligent. You can read a room before words are even spoken. You sense what others feel but can't say. And because of that, you see through manipulation, lies, and illusions with ease. You are not easily fooled, because your spirit remembers. It remembers what matters, what's real, what lasts. You faced storms that shattered others, yet you came out calmer, wiser, more aware. You don't react like you used to because you've learned that wisdom isn't about having all the answers. It's about understanding what deserves your energy and what doesn't. You've mastered detachment without losing compassion. You can love deeply without losing yourself. You can guide others without needing recognition. That's the mark of an ancient soul. You weren't sent here to fit into the chaos of this world. You were sent to bring balance to it, to remind humanity of what it's forgotten. Peace, truth, empathy, and divine awareness. This wisdom can't be taught. It can't be copied, because it's not learned from books. It's written in your spirit. You are living proof that the soul never forgets. Chosen one. There are moments when you question where life is taking you. Days when the path seems blurry, the signs feel silent, and the future looks uncertain. You wonder, am I even on the right track? But here's the truth. Even in your confusion, you move with divine precision. You may not see it, but every step, every pause, every delay has purpose written all over it. Because purpose isn't something you chase, it's something you carry. It's not a destination, it's a vibration. And your soul vibrates at that frequency naturally. That's why people look at you and see direction. Even when you feel lost, you walk differently. You hold yourself with quiet confidence. You move through life like someone who knows they're being guided by something bigger. Maybe you've noticed repeating numbers like 1111 or 222. Maybe opportunities show up right when you were about to give up. Or people enter your life at the exact moment you needed them most. That's not luck. That's divine alignment. Your steps are ordered by the universe, or by God, depending on what you believe. Either way, you're not wandering aimlessly. You're being led, and people feel that when they're around you. They see your faith in motion, your ability to keep walking when logic says stop. They see how you rise after every fall, how you remain calm when others panic, how you trust timing when everyone else forces results. To others, that's power, a quiet, grounded, unshakable kind of power. The kind that doesn't come from knowing every answer, but from trusting every step. You might think you're just surviving, but to those watching, you look like someone who knows who they are, knows they're chosen, knows they're protected. Your life is a walking testimony that faith leaves footprints. Even when the road seems invisible, your spirit knows where it's going. So don't doubt yourself when the way gets unclear, because what feels like lost to you is often divine repositioning. Others may see your calm and whisper, "There's something different about them." And they're right. That something is purpose. Chosen one. Let me remind you of something important. You've survived storms that would have broken most people. You've walked through battles hidden from the world. You've cried when no one was watching, healed in silence, and rebuilt yourself without applause or recognition. And that is why you radiate strength. People sense it immediately. Even strangers feel the weight of your resilience. There's a quiet confidence in the way you carry yourself, a subtle aura that says, "I've faced darkness, and I didn't let it take me." Every challenge you've overcome has left a mark, a scar etched into your spirit. But these scars are not signs of weakness. They are proof of victory. You've turned pain into power. You've turned rejection into redirection. You've turned heartbreak into healing. And that transformation radiates outward. People are drawn to it. They respect it. They may not know your story, but they feel your journey. Your aura tells them everything. You are unbreakable. When you walk into a room, your energy precedes you. It's the quiet hum of someone who has endured fire and emerged stronger. It's impossible to ignore. It can inspire awe, admiration, or even fear, because not everyone has faced their own battles and survived. That's the paradox of your power. You've normalized your own strength to the point where you may not even notice it. But the world does. Strangers respect it. Friends are inspired by it. Enemies feel challenged by it. Your power is like sunlight. It warms, it heals, and it transforms. But it also burns if someone gets too close unprepared. You don't need to prove anything. Your presence already tells the story of triumph over adversity. The way you hold yourself, the way you rise after every fall, the way you remain composed in chaos. That's true power. So, chosen one, remember this. Even when you think no one is watching, your energy is making an impact. You are strength incarnate. You are resilience made visible, and the world already knows it. Chosen one. The world can try, but it will never replicate you. People may attempt to mimic your style, your words, your tone, even your ideas. They may copy what they see on the surface, your gestures, your habits, your ways of presenting yourself. But here's the truth. They can't duplicate your essence. Your essence is forged from fire. It's shaped by your pain, refined through your growth, and elevated by your awakenings. It's connected to something divine, something larger than this world. It cannot be learned. It cannot be bought. It cannot be copied. It can only be earned, and you have earned it. Day by day, trial by trial, heartbreak by heartbreak. That's why your presence has gravity. That's why people remember you long after you leave a room. You don't have to shout to be heard or prove yourself to gain respect. Your energy is louder than any words. Your light shines brighter than any trend. You may have noticed it. People attempt to imitate your light, but instead of shining, they often reveal their own shadows. Their imitation exposes their insecurities, their envy, their longing. Because your power doesn't come from validation, applause, or recognition. Your power comes from authenticity. Authenticity can't be cloned. It can't be faked. It's rare because it requires courage. The courage to be yourself in a world that constantly pressures you to conform, to compromise, to blend in. And you, chosen one, have mastered that courage. You've mastered the art of standing tall in your truth, of walking through life unshaken by opinions, judgments, or expectations. You've learned to let the noise fade away, trusting that your soul already knows the way. That's real power, not the kind that demands attention or forces compliance, not the kind that intimidates with force. True power is quiet, unshakable, magnetic. It draws people in, even when you don't try. No one else can be you. No one else can carry your history, your lessons, your scars, your light. No one else can radiate the combination of vulnerability and strength, wisdom and innocence, resilience and grace that you embody. So never doubt your uniqueness. Never try to shrink yourself to fit into someone else's mold. You were not made to be replicated. You were made to stand out, to shine, to inspire. And the truth is, the more you embrace your authenticity, the more undeniable your influence becomes. People will notice. They will feel it. They will be drawn to it. Remember, chosen one, the world may try to copy what it sees, but it can never touch the soul of who you are. And that is your ultimate power. Chosen one. In a world where most people guard their hearts, your compassion is radical. You've loved when it wasn't easy. You've forgone resentment when no apology came. You've believed in people when they couldn't even believe in themselves. And yes, that has made you vulnerable at times. It's likely made you a target for those who misunderstand strength and mistake empathy for weakness. But here's the truth. This vulnerability is why you were chosen. Because love is the highest frequency in the universe. And your heart vibrates at that level naturally. People feel it. They may not know how to explain it, but when they are around you, they sense it. Your presence heals. Your kindness restores. Your empathy reminds them that goodness still exists in a world that often feels cold and harsh. You do not need to prove your power with force or dominance. It radiates quietly from your soul. It's in the way you listen, in the way you understand, in the way you extend grace without expecting anything in return. Never confuse your sensitivity with weakness. It's the opposite. Your capacity to feel deeply is proof of your strength, not your fragility. It is divine armor. It protects you, attracts the right energy, and repels what doesn't serve your higher purpose. And every act of love you've given, even the small, unnoticed ones, is creating unseen blessings that are already on their way to you. The universe rewards those who love without limits. Your compassion is not just a gift to others. It's your currency in the spiritual realm. Your heart is your superpower because it connects you to the divine, to humanity, and to the energy of abundance itself. It allows you to influence without controlling, to lead without forcing, and to shine without arrogance. So, chosen one, honor your heart, protect it, nurture it, and never apologize for it. Because the world may misunderstand your softness, but the universe celebrates it. Your heart is more than a beating organ. It is your source of divine strength, your legacy of love, and your ultimate power. Chosen one, you are not here merely to exist. You are here to shift energy. Every time you walk into a room, something changes. It could be subtle, a pause in conversation, a glance that lingers, a shift in the atmosphere. Or it could be unmistakable. People feel conviction, environments realign, hidden truths emerge. This is not by accident, it is divine design. Your spirit carries prophecy. You are the kind of person whose very presence inspires transformation, healing, and breakthrough. Even when you think you are just living your life, moving through your routine, your existence itself is fulfilling part of your higher mission. Some will love you for this, drawn to the light you emanate. They will seek your guidance, your energy, your reassurance. Others will resist it, uncomfortable, threatened, or even jealous of the power you carry naturally. But one thing is certain, no one can ignore you. Light doesn't ask permission to shine. It doesn't negotiate or apologize. It simply illuminates. And you, chosen one, are the embodiment of that divine light walking through a dark, chaotic world. The universe didn't place you here randomly. It positioned you where your energy would be needed most. Every trial, every heartbreak, every moment of delay was preparation for the role you were meant to play. Your journey hasn't been easy, and that's exactly why it's effective. The lessons you've endured, the challenges you've overcome, the patience you've cultivated, all of it has primed you to become a force that cannot be ignored. Now, everything you've learned, survived, and endured is converging toward a singular purpose: influence, abundance, and destiny alignment. The people, opportunities, and breakthroughs you've been waiting for are coming into alignment with your energy. The seeds planted in silence during your most difficult days are now ready to bloom. So stand tall, chosen one. Own your presence. Understand that wherever you go, you are not just moving through space, you are shaping reality. Your presence is more than personality, more than charisma, more than energy. It is prophecy. It is the universe announcing that transformation is happening wherever you appear. And the world will never be the same because you exist. Chosen one, you may not fully see it yet, but the next chapter of your life is about to reveal why you endured everything you did. All the rejection you faced. It wasn't a setback, it was redirection. All the heartbreak, the tears, the moments of feeling unseen, that was purification, clearing space for what is truly yours. All the waiting, the uncertainty, the silent struggles, that was preparation, shaping you into someone capable of holding the blessings coming your way. You were never behind. You were never too late. You were being built meticulously, piece by piece, into the person you were always meant to become. And now, the world is beginning to notice. Your glow-up isn't just external, it's spiritual. Your energy is shifting in ways that people can feel even if they can't explain. Your aura is brighter, more magnetic. Your vibration is higher than ever before. And soon, your reality will finally match the energy you've been cultivating quietly, in the background, in silence. This is the moment where tests turn into testimonies, where every struggle you faced becomes the foundation of your triumph, where people who doubted you, who laughed, ignored, or questioned your worth, watch in awe as divine favor unfolds in your life. You don't have to chase what's meant for you. It's already moving toward you. Doors will open. Opportunities will appear. People, places, and moments perfectly aligned with your destiny will gravitate to your energy. You may feel nervous, even unprepared. That's natural. But trust this. The universe has been quietly orchestrating everything behind the scenes. Every lesson, every loss, every delay was intentional. Your power is still unfolding. It will continue to grow in ways you can't yet imagine. Every day, every moment, you are stepping closer to the life, influence, and abundance that were written in your soul long before you arrived here. So stand in your truth, chosen one. Own your energy. Trust the process. The best is not behind you. It's ahead. And the world? The world is about to witness the full force of the person you were always meant to be. Chosen one. Now that you've seen this truth, it's time to fully embrace it. You don't need anyone's approval to validate your strength. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone who doubts you. Your power isn't measured by recognition. It's measured by the peace, purpose, and presence you carry every single day. The world may try to dim your light, test your patience, or make you feel small. But remember this. You were built for more. You were designed to rise above challenges that would have stopped others in their tracks. You were created to walk boldly in your purpose, to shine your light, and to influence the people and places that need your energy the most. Every trial you faced, every heartbreak you survived, every moment you stood your ground silently, it all adds up. It's all shaping you for the blessings, abundance, and destiny that are already on their way. So from this moment forward, own your power. Walk through life with confidence, authenticity, and faith that the universe is working in your favor. Stop waiting for permission to shine. Stop underestimating the impact of your energy. You are a force, chosen one, unstoppable, undeniable, and unmatched. Your story is still unfolding, and the best chapters are yet to come. The world is watching. Opportunities are aligning. Your destiny is catching up to your power. Stand tall, shine bright, and remember, you are chosen, you are powerful, and your time is now.